Lordship, my name is Ogada. Mr. Nelson Havi informs me that he is online. Apparently, I think he's out of the country. He was asking to be accommodated.
Okay?
That is okay. Possibly.
We are here. We are back now. We can have confirmation of those who have filed the replies to the application by Mr. Havi, because we have to, so that we can be able to know those who have not complied. Meanwhile, we are going to take quorum. I think the leader who led the bench, who led the advocates, who can be able to tell us, because we don't want everybody to rise. With the senior, most of whom have you agreed to give the names of those who are representing the various parties here.
Petitioner. Mr. Andrew Musangi, Ms. Beru, and Ms. Seth appears for the second petitioner. Ms. Beth and Ms. Seth for the second petitioner. Dr. Nyaundi with Dudley Ochiel and Faith Lukoye for the third petition. I believe it is Ms. Lukoye who is holding brief, Faith Lukoye holding brief for Dr. Nyaundi. So the quorum is Faith Lukoye holding brief for Dr. Nyaundi for the third petitioner. Mr. Ocheng Oduol appearing with Kelvin Ouma and Mary Sheila and Benson Oduor for the fourth petitioner. Mr. Kemboy and Mr. Jeffa Kerry for the sixth petitioner. Mr. Murugu for the seventh petitioner. For the, thank you, Mr. Diambo.
Yes.
Yeah. Then for the respondents, Mr. Isa Mansour appears for the second respondent. Mr. Nelson Havi appears in person and is the first interested party. Mr. Christopher Rosana appears in person and is the second interested party. For the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh interested parties. Mr. Willis Oluga appears. Mr. Onderi Nyabuti appears for the 11th and 12th interested parties. Mr. Ogada holds brief for Mr. Nyamodi for the 16th and 18th interested parties.
Vote number?
The 17th interested party. The party with Ms. Muley. Ms. Malay, not Muley, Malay.
Sorry, let me get that one.
It is Mr. Ogada holding brief for Mr. Nyamodi with Ms. Malay for the 20th and 21st interested party. Mr. Kiragu Watuta for the 22nd interested party.
Slight correction, my lords. Ms. Gisheru holding brief for Mr. Kiragu Watuta for the 22nd interested party.
So your name?
Ms. Gisheru.
Oh,
That there has been an intervention by the application of the first interested party, and I just wanted to provide your lordship with at least the documents we have been served with in respect of that application. And I would like to say that we have filed, first petitioner has filed grounds of submission and is ready to file written submissions today.
at the moment, what you have filed?
Filed the grounds of opposition. Yes. Then the first, second interested party
And you intend to file submission?
today, as early as today, yes. The second petitioner has found grounds of opposition dated 1st July 2025 and written submission.
Both the grounds of opposition and
And
written
written
submission?
submission, yes. The third petitioner has filed replying affidavit and written submissions. The fourth petitioner has filed grounds of opposition and written submissions. The fifth petitioner has filed grounds of opposition and written submissions. The sixth petitioner has filed grounds of opposition, and I think is in the process of filing their grounds of has filed grounds of opposition and is in the process of filing their written submissions.
Not filed in the process.
Yes, not yet filed. The seventh petitioner has filed the grounds of opposition and written submissions. The third to seventh interested parties have filed grounds of opposition dated 3rd June 2025. And the 23rd interested party has filed grounds of opposition and written submissions. No, no.
The third and second interested parties have already filed on the ground of opposition.
Yes.
No submission.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
No, that is the position as of now.
So, can we get from the others?
On behalf of the 19th interested party, this is Ogada. We are going to be leaving this to the court. We are taking no position. Yes. I have also instructions from Mr. Nyamodi that he will also be adopting a similar position with regards to the parties he represents.
Anything?
To the parties he represents, that is the... Mr. Nyamodi represents the 17th, 8th. Mr. Nyamodi represents the 20th, 21st, 16th, and 18th interested parties. They are going to take a similar position.
You have not filed.
Yeah, my lords, Miss Gisheru, and we will be taking a similar position, and we will be for the 22nd interested party, Miss Gisheru.
Your Lordships, Ms. Mulwa for the 14th and 15th interested parties. Ms. Mulwa for the 14th and 15th interested parties.
Your Lordship, Odhiambo Ndege for the 17th interested party. In the same position, we believe in the application to be dispensed with the court. We shall not be filing any documents. We are not filing any documents in regards to the said application.
My Lord, on behalf of the second respondent, we equally limit to the court.
This one?
Mr. Manuel Bitter.
For number? Is that all?
That's all now.
You think any other who has not filed is deemed to have left it to court? That is within the close of the day.
My friend, Mr. Chairman, for the fourth petition, tells me that
Okay. 7 days to file both grounds or only the submissions? What do you intend to file?
I've already filed the grounds of opposition.
Oh, so with the submission
Yeah, that is
to file and serve submissions.
My name is Timbol, and within 7 days.
Within 7 days. Where are you? You've heard from the advocate to present 7 days to reply, to file submissions. What do you have to say before I give direction on their reply? Those who want 7 days and Mr. Orarov within by the close of the day.
My Lord, do you propose for us to highlight these submissions, or you will write a ruling? If you're going to write a ruling, they may have the time they require. You just give us a ruling date. We can have the 7 days.
Supporting that proposal?
Mr. Musambi, for the second petitioner,
Yes.
we filed all our documents.
Yes.
We would like to highlight our submissions.
I'd like to highlight.
So we'd like to take a date for highlighting the
Okay.
submissions.
Okay. What Mr. Havi has raised, you feel that it requires clarification in submission?
I can hardly hear you.
Oh,
I
sorry.
can hardly hear you.
Sorry. I am saying that we just had the sentiment of one of the advocate representing parties, and those are the benches of view that the issues which are raised are very maybe heavy, require some highlighting. So you also get some clarifications as you highlighted the submissions. We can have the advocate who are putting their replies, do it. If you intend to file a rejoinder, you can indicate, and then we can have some brief highlighting, a date to be fixed. Is that Mr. Harvey?
I like talking in court, so if the court wants us to talk, I'll come and talk. That's what I'm paid to do. I mean, I do some farming, but my main business is talking.
direction is that the petitioners, respondent, and also the interested parties, we intend to file any reply affidavit or grounds of opposition or submissions to do so within a window of 7 days and serve within the same period. And the Mr. Havi, that is the applicant, is at liberty to file a reply or rejoinder to your submissions and the affidavit within 7 days after service. Then highlighting we have a date on 3rd October because one of us is going and come back around that time. And preferably we won't advocate to be here physically unless it is impossible to come, so that we don't inconvenience one another. We do highlight on that date.
My Lord,
yes.
My Lord, with tremendous respect,
yes.
kind will be had within 2 months. I think we're doing a big disservice to the legal fraternity. It's not proper.
One judge
we can't have a matter of this kind being adjourned to October unless the court just doesn't want to hear it.
Mr. Havi, you know, we are in different areas we are doing the work, and also we have so many matters like myself, for example. So the judge.
This is a matter concerning, my Lord, just listen to me.
Yes.
This is a matter concerning judges of the Supreme Court.
Yes.
It has been prioritized as urgent. What can be more urgent to this court?
One judge is on leave, and you're not going to force him to come back. You know that up to October.
I'm not forcing any judge to come back. I'm pleading for an early date.
What do you do? He is going on leave.
I'm pleading for
You can't hear both. You can't hear just 2 of us. You know that. You have to be a bench of 3. So those are the orders of the court. Mr. I've said that it is on 3rd October.
Disappointment. We are ashamed to be advocates practicing in court of this kind.
Mr. Yes. He has disappeared. He should have said, I am ashamed of we, all of you.
That is quite clear.
Exactly. So, yes.
Before you sign off, on behalf of the Commission.
Yes.
Well, this matter,
yes.
The Commission requires a determination in terms of the processing of the other complaints and petitions that are before it. It cannot proceed while these petitions are still pending determination, because the same issues will be raised. Well, some of these issues have been raised by other judges, especially from the High Court, and I think there's one from the Employment and Labor Relations Court. And although I understand if a judge has to go and leave, that we have to prioritize that because of the rest a judge requires to take and the workload that comes with this station. Although I'll be kindly requesting that if a date could be reserved for that, the ruling as soon as we come back, I think once the submissions are in and you have the highlights, if you can get that fully, because I know my notes and I've heard before all of you, yeah, you can do a turnaround within maybe even 2 weeks. If we can get at least this one out of the way in October, and then we can take directions and substantive, whichever way we decide, so that at least we can finalize these matters and we have a judgment from the bench before the end of the year, because assuming that we take 2 weeks, that will take us to mid-October, and then we still have to come back and hear the substantive petition. So I'll kindly request that if we can expedite once you come back, because the judge has to go and leave, that's I have no problem with that. That has to take priority. But my Lord, as soon as you come back, if you can reserve a date for that for this application, because it only concerns Mr. Havi and the petitioners, and the submissions already in. If we can get an early date for that, so that the court, as a bench, then you reserve that, that when you come back, God willing, we'll have a ruling at least for 2 weeks from that date, and then we can pay for the hearing of the substantive petition, because most of the petitioners have complied, and then we can come back and finish. I can't just be requesting that when you come back, because whichever way that petition, the substantive petition still have to be had, whether it's this bench, or if you recuse yourself, another bench will be constituted by the Chief Justice and the Deputy Chief Justice. So for us, it's important that we get clarity on the legal issue raised by the petitions.
Okay. We hear you, Mr. Havi. Then the application was banged in to ourselves to recuse ourselves, the Chief Justice to empanel another bench, which would even, we don't want to comment on that. You'll have to hear it. But now, if it's caught up by the leave of a judge, it is not upon the bench now to say that you can shorten or even recall the judge. We have to go by what is what is there. So you have to bear with us. There are many cases we are here, including murder, and we have matters far because of the workload we are having, you know that. So bear with us, we come on that, we do our best, and then from there we can give the nearest date possible. We are different areas. So, my brothers are here in Narok and Kirigoris, where I'm handling matters, a lot of murder matters. So for now, bear with us, and we meet on 3rd October, and those who are having timelines, please comply so that we be able to move on that date. Is that okay? Yes.
Your Lordship, I will be seeking leave to receiving filings from our colleagues here as late as yesterday and had done my submission. So on behalf of the 19th respondent, I will be filing supplementary submissions if need be, and to that effect I'll be seeking the court's leave. I'm also instructed by supplementary submissions within what time? Submissions on the main petition.
Yeah, within what time?
As soon as the last of the filings, because I don't know who is still pending. I can do it within 7 days of the last filing.
How do we know now when the last person of okay?
It's every minute we are seeing new things coming, but I am unable to predict.
We had given timelines for the main petitions.
Yes.
So anybody who has not filed and has not sought leave is already closed out. So it should just take 7 days. Nobody has mentioned about that.
Can I then humbly respect and respect
you can do with this
7 days
that window of 7 days, I presume so, because nobody has said that they did not comply. They knew today we are coming for fixing of the highlighting for the main petitions, isn't it? And I've seen so many have been filed on the CTS, if not all. To have been closed, all the others who are intending to file have filed. So you file your supplementary if you intend to comment or to respond to the others. But as Mr. Chair.
Lord, I think there was a general problem that all the people who are responding to the main petition
Yes.
were instructed by the application that was filed. So the application instructed everyone. So I think on behalf of the fourth petitioner,
Yes.
and I believe other persons, we'd like to seek an extension of 7 days. Now,
Maybe unless now we add a widow for the those who have not filed for the petition, then we can be able to have a determination that nobody is going to cross that right now.
we have to pay, my Lord.
Affected by the application they have not filed, so we can add them a window of about like 7 days or 14 days, so that by that. Sure. Yes, yes, we'll be able now to deal with the application and move to the petitions. Okay. Granted is that for those who have not filed submissions, we can file for the main petitions within 14 days, and those who intend to file supplementary submissions, you will have 14 days to reply, and then you close on the petitions, just as we have closed on the applications. That is okay now? Then you can, yes, yes.
With the permission of my senior, my Lord.
Good. We have taken note of that, and we appreciate. And we hope advocates, when you come here, we come to do justice to all without any side shows. Sit down. So you have a good day.